Welcome to Equilibrium Collective. We are a group of ordinary people looking for evidence of the extraordinary. Join our paranormal investigators as they go and see if anyone wants to have a chat. This is St Margaret's Church in Bowers, Gliffard. The church is a historic Grade 2-star listed building with English heritage and dates back to Saxon times. Built from Kentage ragstone rubble with flint and Roma brick, the Church of St Margaret was built around 1350 by the Gliffard family, who were direct descendants of William the Conqueror. Still in use today, is there anyone here who might be trying to say hello? What do you think?
Is there anybody here that wants to communicate? I see you. If you want to communicate, you can touch the green light and make it change colour. It is changing colour. Hello, we see you. Hi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please step back. Thank you.
We see you.
Step back and we can ask some more questions. Thank you. Are you a man? Step forward if you're a man. Or if you're male. Can you step forward if you're a lady? If you're female? Can you touch the green light if you're a female? I think that's...
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Can you make it go to orange?
You can do it. You can use us.
Are you under the age of 17? Touch the light if you're under the age of 17. Can you touch the light if you are over the age of 17? Are you worried about speaking with us? Touch the light if you're concerned about speaking with us.
I'm not here to hurt you. Just want to talk.
Was you at the window? Is that who we could see? Is there someone else up at the window? Are you still there? Would you prefer if Stacy asked you questions?
Is it my sultry tones?
Yeah, Terry, you're out.
Are you still here? If you are, touch the light to make it change colour. We're only here to help. Hi. How you doing?
Thank you.
Thank you. Step back and I'll ask you another question. Step back. I still see you. Step back. And I'll ask some more questions. Figure out who you are.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you looking for help? Can you make it go to red if that's what you're looking for? Okay.
Are you looking for someone to talk to? Make it go to red if that's a yes. Okay. Are you a young girl under 17? Go to red if that's a yes.
Step back if it's a no.
Hi.
Are you a young girl over the age of 17? Or you're a young woman over the age of 17? Okay, thank you. Step back. Are you buried here? Let's see if we can find your grave. Are you buried at the front of the cemetery where we are? Light up yellow. Are you at the back of the cemetery? Okay. Are you on the right side of the graveyard at the back? Are you on the left side of the graveyard at the back? Are you on the side? Okay. Okay, so no. So are you on the side where the tree is? The big tree? Where me and Stacy were before? Are you that side? Are you on the opposite side of the grass? The hedge? Are you on the opposite side of that hedge? The back of the church?
Are you here, where we're standing?
I feel like your name begins with an A, am I right? Begins with an A?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Is it an AB name? Abigail? Abby? An AB name?
No.
Will we find your grave towards the front of the stones, the old stones or the new stones? Will it be the old stones that your grave is? The old headstone? Have you got a new headstone?
No. How long have you been here? Have you been here longer than 20 years? Under 20 years?
I wonder if there's a concept of time. Because
It is a human construct.
yeah, it is a social construct, so I'm wondering if there is a concept of time over there. Because they say there isn't. If we take... Okay, yeah, so...
Yeah, okay.
If we was to take the K2, if we were to take the machine that you're lighting up, would you be able to indicate what grave is yours? Would you be able to walk with us, please? Just while we're around here, just while we go through the graves. Okay. And are we looking for a grave that begins with A? Step back and step forward, if I'm correct. Do you want us to stay? Step back if you want us to stay. Here. Okay, let's go find a grave.
Okay.
Hadleigh Castle in Essex. Sitting high on the soft clay hills overlooking the Thames estuary sits what remains of a once impressive castle. Begun in 1230 by Hubert de Burgh, the first Earl of Kent and one of the most powerful men in England at the time, de Burgh spared no expense building Hadleigh Castle. But, as these things often went back then, he was unable to enjoy his new castle for long. De Burgh's successful career came to an abrupt end after quarrels with the king over the marriage of his daughter to a minor noble, and he was forced to return his lands, including Hadleigh. Henry III, the son of wicked King John, he from the tales of Robin Hood, then extended the castle in order to defend the Thames against the French, who he was constantly at odds with over his claim to be Duke of Aquitaine, a title formerly held by his uncle, Richard the Lionheart. It was again extensively refortified by Edward III during the 100 Years' War, becoming a favourite residence of the ageing king. The Barbican and two striking drum towers, one later used by Georgian revenue men looking out for smugglers, are part of Edward's substantial building works during the 1360s. In the 1700s, Hadleigh Castle was rumoured to be the headquarters of a gang of smugglers and ruffians called the Essex Gang, the most famous of which was Dick Turpin. In fact, it's said that Turpin and his highwaymen used Hadleigh Castle as a hideout after one of their audacious robberies. Secret chambers in the ruins of the castle were discovered recently and are supposed to have been used by smugglers to hide their ill-gotten gains. Steeped in all this history, is it no wonder that Hadleigh Castle has had a reputation for its hauntings for centuries? The castle is believed to be inhabited by a number of ghosts, the main protagonist being the White Lady, a haggard old crone who was encountered one morning by a milkmaid named Sally. The ghostly figure demanded Sally return to the castle at midnight to meet her again. However, the young woman couldn't bring herself to venture to the building in the dead of night. Unfortunately for Sally, she encountered the maniacal woman a second time the next morning. Furious that the milkmaid had stood her up the previous night, the witch struck her on her head, almost dislocating her neck in the process. From then on, Sally became known to the locals as Wry-neck Sal. To this day, it is said that the withered hag can still be heard cackling during the night. However, the most gruesome of all the apparitions said to haunt the ruins is Black Shook, a large black dog with red eyes, which is seen stalking around the grounds. In more recent times, ghosts have been seen to be stalking what is left of its ramparts in broad daylight, and the muffled voice of a woman talking is often heard. Today, the romantic ruins of this royal castle are a mere shadow of its former glory, but that doesn't seem to bother its former residents too much. What do you think?
Hello, and we are at Hadleigh Castle. I'm going to give you a quick turn around so you see. We're actually in one of the ruins. This is what the actual location looks like itself. You can see some of the ruins over there. And we're in the largest of the ruins here. I'm sure. So we have a motion sensor running, and we have the K2 running at the back of the room. We've also got the spirit box running as well. I managed to get it going so that it's not got a lot of to get the dummies guide. We haven't got a lot of interference, so yeah, just have a listen and see what you see, if you can hear anything being picked up on the spirit box. We have got people in the location that we're at. There is people moving around, so we may, if we do catch anything on the video, then it's really important for us to make sure that we've not just got someone that's just wandering around the same as we are. So yeah, here we are at Hadleigh Castle. And I hope that you can see the K2 okay as well. So we've just got a green light on the face at the moment. And we've also got a motion sensor light as well, so if anything, and we have tested it, so it does pick up anything that's in the vicinity of this area. We've done a quick look around and it does pick it up, so if there is anything that's going to be picked up, it will come through. That's not looking why. Why? Can you say your name today? Tell me if you're just picking up the noise of Adam. Oh, that was really strong. Is there an Adam, or is there a lady involved that is bearing the name Adam? Are you there? Say hello. If you want to, you can touch the spirit box, or you can touch the motion sensor, or the green light. Is there someone there? What's your name? them. There are pigeons as well. Be careful with that.
Yeah.
I heard as clear as day, be careful with that. Did anyone else hear that? Be careful with that. Was that you that said I'll be careful with that? At the time I was using my phone to kind of scope around.
Stay spooky.